I think we are ready. Link, if you good, ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna count it down in three, two.
Welcome to Let It Go, one of the groups in the UCT Genesis Project 2025. And today we are going to talk about our entire experience this year. And to start us off, we are going to ask questions. And some of the questions that we have to start it off is, how have we done academically? What are some of the academic achievements that we have had this year? And to start us off, we have our man there, TK, who will be answering that question for us.
Thank you, Lincoln. Well, this year, while many others pursued products, we chose to build a platform. We chose to build Let It Go. We drew inspiration from Maisel seeing the leaves technique, applied Kolb's experimental learning cycle, action and peer learning, and of course, Stewart's past notes. In Cake Sale 1, we projected 70,000 Rand in sales, but we achieved 5,422 and secured 3,000 Rand in sponsorships instead of the 10,000 Rand we had aimed for. Our marketing strategy needed work. By Cake Sale 2, we raised our mark to 75%, delivered good market research, created a well-received brand in Wingman, later rebranded to Let Them Eat, and innovated with vouchers for red students. Our market research strategy report got us 78%, which was praised for strong data analysis and effective use of qualitative and quantitative research. Even when results fell, we short, like in our sales report, where we got 60%, we demonstrated honesty, transparency, and adaptability. Beyond the classroom, we engaged with professionals and our board of directors, broadened our perspective through international exchanges in Norway and Rwanda, and this growth shows that improving from 46% to 70% between our first and our second director's report, an outstanding achievement if I do say so myself. So through conceptualization, planning, experiencing, and reflecting at every single stage, we were able to turn our business and our marks into what they are now. This approach allowed us to evolve Let It Go from a single anger management platform into a comprehensive mental health platform designed to create lasting impact. Now, I have a question for the rest of my team. How did we turn Let It Go? How is it that we made it an innovative business? I will direct this question to my cohort, Sima.
Thank you very much, TK, for sharing the knowledge of the academic achievement and how we have been throughout this year. So, as we all know, guys, each and every innovative is started with an issue. So, for us as Let It Go, we have identified that here in South Africa, there's a lot of road range, gender-based violence, and most of these services, they are inaccessible, and most of them they are not affordable. So what we have done is Let It Go. We tried to merge that the physical appearance and the digital world to ensure that we merge them together so that we can provide a solution for people. How do we do that? As you all know that we decided to establish and initiate the first anger digital platform, which is going to assist people to work on their time. Like, it's a self-paced course where you can just take our assessment to understand yourself, to know what triggers your anger or what triggers your emotion. Then after that, we're going to be providing you the tools which you're going to need to ensure that you are managing yourself and assisting yourself. Rather than just providing a digital access, we also have the psychologists on our site. Therapists, they can also assist you. You can just go through our platform, write our test, and you get our color-coded feedback, which is red, orange, and green. There's no pass or fail. Just get the feedback according to what you have written there. And after that, that's when you're going to get access to the psychologist. And we also have materials that you can always access in each and every time. So Let It Go is just like a demonstration that it is not only focusing on the upcoming technologies, but it is also focusing on the empathetic and to connect with people. This is how our platform is. So I would love to my colleague here, Matthew, to take us through, or like, how did we ensure that Let It Go is a successful business?
So thank you so much, Sima. So to begin with, it's all about, we ask ourselves, what is a successful business? So in every successful business, it all starts with one vision, one idea, one risk, and one goal. So many successful entrepreneurs, they've never stopped innovating. They create a system, they identify a problem, they study their competition, and they find what they want for their customers. What makes Let It Go successful is basically we are top 10 earned place in the Johannesburg pitching competition. We deliver value through an anger management and mental health assessment for all individuals. We build credibility through NGOs, through universities like Stellenbosch, UWC as well, and governing bodies as well. The thing about a successful business, it doesn't just launch out of nowhere. It needs to deliver value consistently, and that is what Let It Go does. And the thing about a successful business, you have to create value, solve problems, and make a huge impact that can last. And this is our successful business. And further on, I would like to pass on to Lincoln, who will be speaking mostly about the sustainability of our business.
Thank you so much, Matt. And you explained that very well. So, looking at our sustainability as Let It Go, we look at sustainability from three angles. So we look at it from the angle of the people, the angle of the planet, and the angle of the profit. So I'll start with the angle of the people. When now we said the Let It Go, we tried to see how best can we impact people. And one of the areas that has been ignored a lot, not just in the South African society, but overall Africa, is mental health. People don't look at this as a huge problem. Yet, road rage is increasing every other day. Things like femicide are going on every day, suicide. And so there is a huge problem of anger in our society. There is a huge problem of mental health management in our society. And so we asked ourselves, how then can we impact people the best? And this was the best way that we could impact the people. Therefore, our business is very much rooted at the people. Looking at the planet, we also tried looking how best can we reduce our footprint. While a lot of other Genesis businesses went for products, we tried to ensure we just had a platform which minimizes the amount of footprints that we produce to the planet. And this has ensured that we have the least production of footprints. And then finally, profit. We are creating a profit, or rather an income, or rather a revenue model that will be geared towards subscription. So we'll be getting people, we'll be partnering with different people and getting people subscribed to us. And we believe this will be good for the long term rather than having immediate sales, which probably might not be sustainable in the long term. So for us, we're looking at the long-term sustainability. In 10 years, I can promise you that Let It Go will be here and will even have made more profits and will have a larger market share. So we are not a smoking screen. We don't want to go at it right now, have immediate profits and all that. And that's why our profit margins have been very low now, because we are looking ahead. We're looking 10 years from now. So that is what we have in terms of sustainability. Anyway, group, I believe we all enjoyed being part of Let It Go this year. It was really awesome. We had a lot of issues, but then the biggest one of them is building this awesome piece of innovation called Let It Go. And so I'm very much proud of you. I'm very sure, Stu, wherever you are, you're also very proud of us. Are you not proud of us?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So,
Okay, Sima has something to say. Yeah.
as we all know, guys, that there are always pros and cons in a business. So I would love to know, as Let It Go, what challenges, guys, did you face when we were building this business, and how did you overcome those challenges?
I think Matthew here looks very ready.
Yeah, he
I
looks
think
ready.
I think the biggest pro is our resilience. We faced a lot of challenges, and we are a group that has started a bit disadvantaged, but throughout the year, our resilience has shown us that we can survive out there as a business, and that we have managed to grow and develop ourselves. We've managed to learn more about each other, and it's been a long journey for Let It Go, and can't wait to see what success will bring in the future.
Thank you very much, Matthew. That was wonderful. Also, I would love to know, what is it, guys, that we've been throughout this year? Since February, we've been having some sort of few sleeping hours around there because we are focusing on cake sale to raise some funds. So what is it that's something, that one or two things which you are proud of that you have achieved this year, or you are proud of that you have executed it.
I am proud that we are the only Genesis group that thought of coming with a platform. Creating a platform is very difficult. It's very easy to have a product. It's very
Yes,
easy
yes.
to get this thing, go to the. But then we sat down and said, we want something that would go beyond the borders of South Africa, something that anyone can use anywhere. And so I'm very proud of that. The fact that we're able to get out of our comfort zone and say, you know what, we are going to take this route that many people don't want to take. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good, Link. It does make sense because we've been through a lot. And building a
lot,
platform
man.
takes a
It's
lot
been
of
a
time.
lot.
It's a lot of time,
Hey,
and a lot
boo.
of energy because we have to look for developers. Because in
Yes.
our team, there's none of us who have like a background when it comes to tech.
Zero.
So
Zero.
that's one of the challenging things. So TK, I would love you to take us through like who are the people who are behind this success, who've been motivating us. They ensure that they are keeping us on the right track so that we keep on moving, even though we thought of give upping, but they were ensuring that we were always at the right track.
I'd say there's a few people responsible for pushing us ahead to keep going. I'd say one of the big parts is our lecturer and our course convener, Stuart Henry. We meet with Stu almost on a weekly basis, and every time we do, we get new feedback, we get new ideas, we get new perspectives that we hadn't considered before. He's always pushed us to go above and beyond, to not rest on our feet, to not rest on our hands, to get out there and make something happen. And I think that's a very big part of why we've been able to push so well ahead. Another factor I'd say is our board of directors. Sure, we didn't meet with them as frequently, like just about 6 times throughout the year, but I'd say that we came out of each session with better ideas, better perspectives, and new ways that we could handle problems that we originally had considered. And lastly, I would like to say that the biggest influence, the biggest push, is probably coming from this team itself. Like, at the end of the day, it's us. We are the ones who push ourselves to get up each morning, to come, do our meetings, to do our work, to fight to keep forging ahead. And I've got to say that I've been very proud to see myself and all of us doing that. And I look forward to seeing that fire continuing to burn beyond Genesis and blazing a trail into the future.
Wow. That was awesome, TK. That was awesome. Because we've been getting a lot of support, and sometimes I think you guys the feeling is mutual. Because some days I don't want to wake up on my bed and seeing your ugly faces here each and now and then, because I'm being like tired to like okay yeah, and you guys get annoyed of hearing this voice of mine.
His
Yo.
voice.
The feeling is
Voice?
mutual. The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, before we wrap it up, what do you have to say to our audience there? Like, what is it that they can assist us with, or they can learn from what we have done?
I'd say this. What I seen in this group, and anyone can learn this, is the resilience. When we started, probably some people thought we're not going to last a month or 2 months, but here we are. The year is ending, man. So the resilience, I love it, man. What do you have to say, Matthew?
Well, like I said, for this one, it's been a tough year. I think we've all been through a lot, especially this business as well. So the one thing I want to send is don't fear failure. I mean, failure is one of the things that develops you the most. And so if there's a challenge, you guys need to like face it, take the risk. Don't be scared to back away from the challenge. And that is my strong message for everyone. On to you, Sima.
You can go, TK.
Okay, sure. Things are gonna take time. I think that's like one of the biggest lessons that we learned here this year. Not everything's gonna go off like immediately. A lot of stuff, it relies on like resources, it relies on people, and all of these things have their own time. They take time to fully flesh out, to build. So don't be dissuaded by how long that something's gonna be taking. The biggest, and I'd say the greatest innovations throughout history, throughout the world, they didn't get made overnight. A lot of them didn't even get made in a year. They took like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So the fact of the matter is, don't be dissuaded by time. It's going to take time, but eventually you're going to reach that point and you'll see that it was all worth it, that all the sacrifice, all the hard work, all that time you put in has come to fruition.
Oh, thank you very much, guys. That was so insightful. So, for me on our side, I will just say, whatever you are doing, whatever you want to do, just keep on doing it. And don't forget to engage with people because people around you they can also assist you. So, for those of you who are there at home, you can assist us by connecting us with the psychologist, connect us with a psychologist, with people who do really need our services. Because I know there are a lot of people who need these services, but they don't just want to come forward. If you come to us, let it go. Whatever we discuss, whatever you do, is going to stay between us and you. We are here for you. Help yourself so that we can help you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. And just to close it off, finally to Stu, I know you asked us to do this to prove why we deserve that best Genesis Group award. As you've seen from our experience, we honestly deserve this award. The consistency, the resilience, and the hard work, we put it all. And I look forward to Let It Go being the Genesis Group of the Year. Hurrah!
We are Let It Go. Yeah.
How long was it?
Way more than
Yeah,
5 minutes.
maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 10
You
minutes.
guys were like done, and then you started another podcast.
It's,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, where did that come
Yeah.
from? I was like, where did that come from? Why did you start asking those questions?
yeah.
But